What is up, guys? Today I'm going to be bringing you my personal take on 5 key things that all good Fortnite players do and do well. I will be going over not only what they are, but also why they are important for your gameplay. Before we begin, if you haven't already, go ahead and click that subscribe button and the notification bell to stay updated with all new uploads on the channel. Also, feel free to leave a comment on the video to tell me if you liked it and so on. So without further ado, our first and probably most important point is always building between your pump shots. The pump shotgun can be one of, if not the most lethal gun in the game, but can also put you in a very bad position if not used correctly. Its time between shots are so long that unless you have perfect aim, which, let's be honest, nobody does, if you aren't building between your shots, you are basically just a sitting duck to be killed by your opponent. So building and then doing one of these 3 options I will show you is key to winning more gunfights and winning more games. One effective option is to build a wall after your initial shot and immediately build up to take high ground. This gives you an immediate advantage over your opponent to heal if needed, or to get a better angled shot to finish them off with whatever gun will suit best for that specific situation. Option number 2 would be to place the wall and then edit a window through to get the second shot off. This strategy is effective in buildings especially, and gives yourself protection with an open shot to your opponent. The last option is to simply use the cover as a regrouping moment and simply run around the side to finish them off. I only recommend this if you hit a really good first shot, as it leaves you the most exposed and therefore is the most risky. The next point we will be going through is the importance of healing over going for the kill. What I mean by this is if you are in a situation where you and your opponent exchange similar damaging shots, it is a better idea to stop and attempt to heal behind building than to go for the immediate elimination. This is especially important in solos where you don't have teammates to help or revive you if you go down. If you're truly better than the player, taking the time to regroup and heal will allow you to put yourself in a better position to eliminate that player and be on a better track for the rest of the game. In this example here, I am pinned down in the basement by this player, and he is slowly coming down towards me. When he finally comes down, we exchange similar damaging shots, and while I initially looked to finish him off, I end up making the smart decision of building back and taking this chug jug. This allows me to fully regain health and a full reset while this player is at the same health and makes finishing him off an easy task. The next point we will touch on is efficiently using your mats. Building is a fundamental part of this game, and with how fast this game has become, using your mats correctly is something you need to learn how to do. In this first example, if a player is already distracted by somebody else, then no fancy building is needed. A single ramp is sufficient enough to get the elimination if he doesn't see you. However, if a player is focusing fire on you, then more layers on your ramp are needed to prevent getting shot down. Triple building here allows me to get high enough up in the air to get a good enough angle on him to put up a good fight and ultimately secure the elimination. The next point we will talk about is keeping your natural aim higher to aid in getting more headshots. By holding your crosshairs up a bit more while running, this will allow you to get in the habit of already being on the level of your opponent's head. That way, less adjustment should be needed when you go to take a shot. This may feel weird and awkward at first as your field of vision changes slightly, but trust me, it is worth it in the end. Here are just some quick examples of me being prepared for a fight by already targeting the person's head. In a lot of these fights, if I don't finish them in one shot, it may be it for me, so this is a key step to winning more games in the future. The last tip we'll be going over today is actually for controller players only, and that is using aim assist to your full advantage. PC players may moan and groan hearing this come up in a tips video, but come on guys, you have every other advantage, just give us this. Anyways, for guns like your hand cannon or a hunting rifle, hovering around your enemy with your crosshairs and quickly aiming down sights and shooting can help really lock in your shots for devastating damage to opponents. I went ahead and pulled some of the deagle shots I've been hitting, and you can see that this strategy works really well for hitting opponents at long distances for high damage and a fairly high level of accuracy. Again, simply what you will do is just move your crosshairs as close to your enemy as possible, then quickly squeeze aim down sights and shoot as quick as you can. For example, for PS4 players, that's like hitting L2 then R2 right after each other. Well, that's going to be it for today's video. If you guys liked what you saw or want me to expand on any of these points in further videos, feel free to comment that below and I'll try to continue to work on making better content. If you want to check out my live stream, it's linked in my channel and I'd love to have you come by. I hope this video helped you guys out today, and good luck to everyone heading into Season 8. From me, this is Fearless, and I am now signing off.